Is it working? Okay, hi guys, and we're back once again to this episode. We are fucking swimming in gold, but our grain is getting tighter and tighter with each passing week. And it's not gonna last much longer. 21, 31, 32. We're losing 9 right now. Uh, Could save for once. We're lose. How much we would lose? 34, 24. 9. 9 per week. Well, there's only 3 weeks left, so we should be fine. The general is away, but the witch is back, so we can send her to check that last final place over there. A lot of potential damages. Oh, maybe I found a letter. Used to do that in the gold days. Now it's out of fashion if you ask me. Lasenti, don't you know who you received letters from? See it, never mind. Merchant 4 and ready our agents. Foothills or our mountain. I will not expect us to meet them there. They'll certainly not be ready for the attack. We might have a chance to win this. Thank you, Your Grace. Your journal was magnificent. I made such progress. Unbelievable. Show you the final place. I'm thinking a journal is kind of lonely in there. Why not expand on the story? Make it bigger, better, make it grand. Make a great addition. And which together. This will sell. Oh, everyone will be talking about Orlando the Wonderful. Come back in some time. I can wait. I'll be back in 2 weeks. Hunter. Bring. Oh no. Yes, sir. Father, have you seen? Jesus! Happened to he, sir. These are dangerous pests. They steal eggs, chicken, and other goods and can spread diseases, fleas in particular. As a hunter, Your Grace, I saw this fox hiding in the castle, so I hunted it down. I thought I would do you all a favor. Oh, it's my daughter's pet. Very important mission. Senses, this murderer here should rot in the dungeons or kill one of my special engines. I'm here looking for gold, but since I have nothing but trouble so far, please let me be at your service. Killing monsters while the animals track them down and bring them their bodies. I don't want to see any of that, but we could use your help for sure. Be in the dungeons if you need me. The dungeon guard is an old friend of mine. Another agent at your disposal, Your Grace. See this agent, the weekly summary. Oh, he's your father. How do I take Lorsoy and Dusty back now? Here we'll act on Hisser's behalf. Fine, I'll bury him with the others. Something about this tooth, yes. Merchant. So there, I can exchange your supplies for gold. 25 supplies for 18 gold. Um, how about some Oracle dust? That'll be all. I wonder, can we like consume it ourselves? Iba Uba. Okay. Well, we now have a hunter, which is exceptionally good. I found this tooth. Looks like it came from a big animal, enormous in fact. Maybe a griffin or a dragon. I have never seen such a thing, Your Grace. Have a book on animal trophies. It'll take a while though. Do what you must. Go and have a look. Come and see me in the throne room. Alright, we can deal with that. Then we can send the witch over here. What's going on in the garden, Sedani? Saying goodbye to Hisser? Yes, father. Shh, dear Hisser, you're my bestest and swiftest agent. You're my best friend. Aww. Leaving a deep hole in my heart. I will miss you forever. I hope you rest in peace. I hope you rest in peace, sir. Thank you, Father. It's alright, said Danny. Feeling better? Just stay here for a while. Well, nothing here. No, said Danny's fox. Uh, well, we should help him soon enough. Can we get the cloth now to make that gift? Nope, we can't. What about the evidence? How we're doing here? So we'll gain the thing from the tooth from the hunter now. Well, we only have the letter left to figure out what's up with that. Let's send for Vialit. Maybe she knows something? I don't know how or why, but I'm grasping at straws at this point. Alright. Loads of things going away. Money. Now we're spending money. There you go. We'll spend the money to prepare the hunter as well. We have money to burn. We're spending 32. And we're making how much? 21. Wow. 3, 24, 30, 33, 37, 41, 46, 47. Yeah, we're still on the positive. 2 weeks left. Okay. Let us see. Ooh, new message. Have time to explain it. I know you're not responsible for Tally's death. I think Ivo knows who poisoned his father. Dennis here is very tense. Ivan and his advisor are talking behind my back. Them and only send me back to my chambers. I've heard Ivo say he has some kind of plant. I can't wait to say. Didn't even finish writing. Could it be she was in a hurry? So I'll find everything out by then. Pay agent. We don't need to pay agents for that week. We don't need them. Ugh. Decoration, but the word has it that kings of the north usually decorate their correspondence to show off their wealth. Lords adopted this tradition. Thank you, General. If you find anything else, please do let me know. Very strange setting. It was covered in snow when I arrived. I thought all the frost just melted. I was about, but it seems whatever I did helped. Thank God. More information about the tooth. It's a very rare dragon tooth. It appears to have come from an Ala demon, female dragon who lives in the ancient forest of Kaladur. What are you doing in my castle? Whoever lost it must have been an adventurous person. Think you could get such an exotic tooth here in Davern? Do you know where it could have come from? Strange and rude. I will be all bother you, but we are in a very bad situation. We don't know why this is happening. Someone must have done terrible for the gods to punish us this badly. Our sacred oath is dying prematurely. Oh. All gathered and prayed. Nothing is happening. I think Volos has escaped the underground. Is searching for the sinner. He must be hiding in someone's house. This is why we've been having so many thunderstorms. Find Volos. The thunder won't stop until he returns underground. Please send the hunter or give us supplies. Fine. He'll try. Give me any information you have. 3 weeks, so the hunter will not be available. I didn't want to jinx anything, but I think it must have been around 14 weeks, and now I'm certain we're pregnant. It's wonderful. Hopefully it will be a boy this time. Yes, my darling, I have a good feeling about this. Oh, Evan, darling, can I tell them? Of course you can. Oh my god. That is a little bit of a relief. Someone from the north. Allah demon. Attacked by vicious animals. A pack of wolves has attacked our shed. They took some of our chickens and leaving us with less to eat. And they also have wounded the shed keeper. This time of year we are afraid they'll be back. These supplies compensate your loss. Bye in a couple of weeks. Name is Boguslav. I don't want to bother you, but I have a matter of that twists my brain. Lady, she's so upset with me. She's got good reason, I tell you. I ain't no man to think straight. I wanted to do good. I sold our barn to buy her servant. Her in the house and with the kids. She always complains how much work she has. Threw me out because our barn will make no more money for us. She has a point here. Darn, did I not think about it? She'll not have me back. I found a new job in the potato fields. I shaved even. My heart is broken. I cannot sleep at night. Please help, your grace. Some gold help. Can invest in other business. Be happy. She'll need to take me back now. What can you do about Ivan Lorsulia? Yet what Ivan's plans are, but we need to get ready for this when his army marches to Daven. Making alliances with Lord, improving on castle defenses. Be careful though, if our Sarge can't have it, they will be turned against us and we don't need that right now. Okay. Well, there is a bunch of stuff we can do now. Can we get the fucking fabric now? Still not. Oh. Oh, we did find some new information. May the spirits guide you. I bring good news. You're gonna be a big sister. Now you're gonna have a little sister or a brother. Don't know yet. We don't know if it's gonna be a boy or a girl, but he or she'll join our family in around 20 weeks. A long time? Yeah, it's still a while away. It's early to come back home. Is she bringing back Dad? How long is she staying for? I'll tell her about how Hisser tried to save her. Know how much you miss him, but he wouldn't want to travel such a long distance. I'll take you to see him right after all of this is over. Agent, something different, but nothing else come to gardens. You'll find something. How about another snail? They can't do much. So I have everything about this. Could still find information about the letter. Mother is pregnant. All the giggles you've been having in the bedroom lately. Salia, please. I'm sorry, haven't you got enough? With you free? Yes. We're hoping for a boy this time. We need a successor to the throne. It's a boy then. I wouldn't want yet another sister. Maybe a boy wouldn't get so turned up about silly jokes. So, Salia. Alright. Who can we even call? Jovan or Noeski? Invite Jovan. Such good news, Aurelia. I know, I'm so happy. vomiting all morning, but that's fine. I suppose I can live with it. It's pregnant with Rosuria, of course. Those were different times. As simple as back then. No wars, no lords, no silly peasants. Come to get me, of course. I think I'll stay here and have someone to start the fire for the evening. It's quite chilly in here. Alright. This is so annoying. Right. Well, only thing we have left is to send people. I'll send them in the north. I don't know if it will help with anything, but I'm out. I'm out of everything, my dude. So, the king is coming home, and after that we will see. Our army is gigantic. We're spending so much on upkeep. So let me calculate one more time. Like 19, 22, 32, 35, and we're losing 42. We're only losing 7 a week. It's not much, but yeah, it does add up, and we spent a lot. Alright, the royal trial. Trial will first question any witnesses that have a say in the matter, then we shall go through the gathered evidence. We'll identify the killer. To believe that the real perpetrator is among us tonight, and will that, let's hear what the witnesses have to say. No, 3 people enlisted as witnesses. Who shall we start with? Uh, Tally's advisor. Does it matter? King's Tally's own advisor. Enter your name and tell us what you have to say. Name's Rigo. I am an advisor to King Tallis. Piece of information, Your Grace. I recognize Lady Lena over here. Not long before the long wedding and threatened King Tallis. Supposed to be the one to marry Rosulia, not Ivo. If the wedding were to go ahead, she would come to Tallis and his family. Grace, she's clearly the perpetrator of lies. Get to speak at the end. Right, so yeah, she could be either she or Lord Ethan, or maybe they could have done it together. Tally's guard, come forth. Tell us what you have to say. My name is Lutfrid, Your Grace. As King Tally's guard, and I served him well. Not well enough, I can hear you say. There was little I could do against poison, especially one that worked so fast. The day King Tally died was a day of shame and guilt for me, and King Ivo is continuing to make me pay the price. To the point. People visiting Tally's over the years, but none angered him as much as Noxie. We all know how much of a liar is he. I am no liar. To shame in front of the king's order. Deceiver after he proposed to help his wife Paloma. The only reason Noski offered his help was to become famous for something he didn't do. Claiming he wasn't a fraud and that he would show tallies. Have any question? Peasant from Branca, come up. Your name and where you're from? Name's Hermar. I'm from Lord Eatonstown, Branca, Your Grace. What do you have to say? I own a vineyard in Branca. I have been observing Lord Eaton for a while now. Acting so strange, walking around the village like in a trance. Tell such falsehoods. Calm down, Ethan. All over my grape flowers and none of my grapes will grow now. How rude. Nice man, Your Grace. I'm convinced it was him who poisoned Tallis. Is this all? Just get rid of him. Who's next? It's not a lot. I mean, you know, judgment of character and everything. Maybe he got a little bit of Oracle dust in the sniffles, but it's not enough. The animal tooth. Only one known I could have returned from such an encounter alive, nor see the dragon say, please step forward. Creature fits its unique shape from the far lands of Kalador. Who else could have traveled there and back other than the noble knight of honor? Beast or not, he must have worn this charm around his neck as one of his storytelling props. It's found in the wine cellar there. This is where Noxie could have poured poison in our wine. Paloma, but the king shamed him instead. Couldn't bear the feeling of rejection, so he planned to murder King Talis. Never do such a thing. Made a fool of me that day, that is true, but I left his castle as order. To prove I killed King Talis, only that I've been to the wine cellar, which I'm not denying. And why would you be sneaking around Grevno Castle? It's looking for a quiet place to talk to Lady Lona, Sir Frederick's widow. When we talked, she must have pulled it off my neck. It was a very fascinating conversation. This item belongs to you. Well, no, well, it could be mine? Are you asking? A lot of these things around my neck, and I swear I didn't do anything to the wine. That's enough. Poison file. Certain that this belonged to the person who poisoned King Talis. Lord Ethan, step forward. Well, has that you have access to all sorts of poisonous substances. Our tests indicate that the substance from the file matches the one used to poison King Talis. Not only that, but it was found near Blanca, village under your control. Still the dust trade, and as we found out from Lord Lurs, you two are not on the best terms. Weaker borders with Tatana might make it easier for you to distribute the dust beyond Tavern. Plan to expand your business, isn't that the truth? Hermar's testimony, even your own residents know you're up to no good. Nonsense! Running a little side business, but this product can now be found literally anywhere. Even the markets in Davern are full of distributors. Prove that I was the one who poisoned Talis. This could have been anyone. Instructional letter. Describe includes instructions detailing the usage of the poison and a map of our castle. It has very specific decorated pattern which matches only one lord who attended the wedding. Lady Lena, please step forward. From the north, decorate these letters in such an elegant way. I believe Lady Lena was the only northern visitor on the wedding night. The paving stone in our gardens. The drawings on the letter depict a rowan tree, a symbol of protection against curses. Lords build their children cradles to protect them from evil spirits. Was cursed, so she used these symbols to try to chase the demons away. There is no question as to who wrote this letter. Seems to have a very good motive for wanting to kill Talis. She threatened to kill him if the wedding took place, and it did. I'd never do such a thing, Your Grace. I might have had cold feelings towards King Talis. Big difference between not liking someone and killing him at his son's wedding. My son to marry Lord Surya, would it not have been better to kill Ivo? Killing his father would make no difference either way. This parchment came from your kingdom. We don't decorate letters with Rowan trees, but roses. That's enough. That's all. It could be all three plotting together, you know. Lady Lena sending the instructions, Lord Ethan preparing the poison, and Nowrosky, or whatever his name is, being the one who actually placed the poison. Yes, sir, Your Grace, have to sentence on anyone or else I will put the blame on you. Benefits you gain from each lord, if any. If send someone without a lot of evidence against them, though, then our people will sense that it was just a royal will. Sentence. Ah, this is so annoying. I really think they're all to blame. They could have plotted together. And we have the least evidence on Lady Lena. Unfortunately, we didn't manage to seek an expert there, so we can't really pin it on her, unfortunately. I probably would have, although she has the biggest army, so sentence Lord Ethan. Dangerous substance, they're responsible for the death of King Talents and sentence you to die. Come for you, Eric. Eric, King of Davern. You have been the one responsible for my father's death. The outcome of this trial is satisfactory for me, and as such, Atana's forces will aid you in your struggle against Radovia. 3,000 men will be ready to strike when you blow the horn, singling my men to ambush the enemy. Such is my will. Alright. You always love this view. Is this where the battle will take place? Yes, do you see? You know, there's a tight trail leading through. That's where we'll hold them off. It's strange. Only staring into the end of it all. Hey, hey, nothing ends. With Ivo's help, we'll be victorious. If he helps. You heard the trial, you heard what he said. He'll keep his father's promise. Everything will be fine. Let's not worry about that for a second. What happened since you left, you know? Have you heard of Maya? She's from Radovia, so your mother expelled her from the castle. She always keeps interesting company. Has she grown up or is she still a mess? Think she'll ever change? Still gives me a lot of trouble, that one. She pulled another over prank, this time on your sister. Asaya doesn't spare anyone. Keeps finding more and more ridiculous pets. She can't find a replacement for Dusty. Was here she had a snail. What was it? Smudge. She gave me a hard time about it. I won't forget that. There was also a hedgehog, a fox. I'm worried what she'll tame next. Her fair share of stress with your mother too. She's pregnant. You'll have a sibling. Congratulations, I guess. Imagine what she must be going through with the battle on the horizon. It's looking for you, I suppose. Miss you, all of you, so much. We miss you too. Bruises? I was doing all this to you? What? Oh, no, he wouldn't. Very kind, he's good to me. He takes care of me, just like I told you in the letters. Father, please don't tell him. Oh, shit. It's the king of Atana now, has an army that will blindly follow him even to your gates. Don't say anything, it's better that way. He has better and worse days, don't anger him more. Can't let this bastard treat you like this. I'll talk some sense on him. There you are. Pack up your things, we're going. Squeak, you think you wear the crown on your head and you can do whatever you can? What lies did you tell your father this time? Are you plotting against me, Lord Surya? I didn't say anything, I promise. She has nothing to do with it. Do you think I can't see what you do to her? You lay out hands on my daughter again and I swear I'm going to what? Defeat Radoval by herself? You're forgetting your position here, Eric. I give you my army. Thanks to me, this castle will see another day. Not tell me what I can or cannot do. So you had better address me with proper respect. Better leave off here. We'll get you and your family in trouble. We're leaving Lucia before I change my mind. Alright. So did we get the army or not? I don't get it. We did lose the one from Lord Ethan, but we still have way over how much we need. And Radovia is coming tonight. Oh boy! That we're late, Radovia has already managed to build up some defense. We will need to push them back and create a choke point at the foothills. The sky is looking clear. At least something works in our favor. Here, come with me, Your Grace. Gather everyone we could. Make an advance on your mark. My mind's sharp, weapons ready. She's a lot tougher than any man's sword, Your Grace. Throw anything at them and it'll bounce right off. We have the hounds. How is it looking? We shouldn't wait much longer. Once we start, there's no way back. Before our army is entirely depleted, I suggest we make a reserve army. Should get a small chunk of our main force and set it aside. A reserve can be used to exploit out of a sudden mistake or to act upon any nasty surprise it will turn away. Okay. Their service, Your Grace. Okay. Whatever you need. Alright. Getting ready. Unless it's necessary. Ah, that's the horn for the Atanas. Seen the archers are getting ready. Once the bell starts, the archer will be ready at your command. Well, the horn, we can use it as sound for Atana. I suggest we only use it if necessary to create an element of surprise. It is time. Not fear, my brothers. Today is not the day we fall, for we have made strong allies. In our time of doubt, we need to remember that we are not here alone. But we won't need them today. For this is Davern, and we stand our ground. Aye, for the king, for Davern. Let's show them. We'll surprise them. The dog agrees too. Alright. Ready for orders. We have more soldiers than them. And that's without the reserves. Get ready. I think that's a bad idea. It can create friendly fire. Everything is under control. Getting ready, sir. Fire! Knock! Excellent. Whoa! What's this? Your Grace, magic. The fog is obstructing our view. And we need to send support immediately. Say the word and we'll charge them in our spear. How do you plan to see how they attack? The fog is so thick it fills my lungs. Must be down there. Should not rely on the vision. Perhaps other senses could help, unless there is a way to fight with magic. Should wait this one out. Do your magic. Oh, it worked pretty effectively. We still have... How is this possible? We're outnumbered. Blow the horn! Have to do everything myself? Jesus, where did those came from? Archers! Waiting orders. They had more forces than we anticipated. I did not do as much as I hoped for. Whoa. I could get an edge, but they brought the monsters, the right armored bisons. Charming, we need to keep it together. The hound sends the beasts, and on the battlefield could help storm the enemy. Hefty bodies and sharp long horns, hooves that can crush a man's skull. Not all units are equipped to deal with the enemy cavalry. Professional to hunt them down. Who should be sent out? Either the pikemen are generally good against cavalry. Speed and create momentum. Alright, we're dealing more damage. Where's Atana? Are they deaf? Blow the horn again. Archers! Awaiting our orders. They're not gonna help. Spell is so intense. Come on, Lord Surya, try and convince that fucking Ivo. A letter, Your Grace. Help isn't coming. Had a deal. Whoa. Arrows, it's magic creatures made of flames. Now more magic. We should run right through the flames and burn alive. It's important that your stage shields should stop the fire. Defend. Aye, aye, Your Grace. Alright, we're still dealing more damage than they were suffering. Have to try. Since something bad was coming. Archers! We're the last squad, sir. Getting into position. So good hit. Can't last much longer. Good. There's no sign of the Tana. The letter was right. They just keep on coming. It's been an honor, Your Grace. What is that? Let's give them all we've got. Monstrous device. We have no other choice. We have to send everyone in. Gather around. Let's show them what we're made of. They are familiar. We've seen beasts and magic. They haven't yet seen what we have in store. Show them what Daven is made of. Give them hell. On my order. Let them loose. Did that do anything? Show them what you've got. Here comes the reserves. Alright, we reinforce them. With courage. Alright, that's good. Stand. Give them hell. You know what to do. Alright. This is it, Your Grace. To give them all we've got. We have superior forces. Whoa! We won! The gods have saved us all. Unbelievable. Survived! With 20 forces out of 1,000. Hey! Look at that. We're no longer spending on upkeep. That's fine. Save and continue? What? The game still keeps going? Holy shit, alright. Slightly longer episode, but I want to see the fucking end of this. Justice would find you through Radovia's hands, but I suppose I will need to step in. You didn't think that I would believe your alleged proof that you did not murder my father? To me, that you have sentenced an innocent person to death? Does that make you feel? I saw through your eyes, Eric. You would not only kill someone for your own wrongdoing, but I see that you also perform evil occult practices. You always have a dirty trick up your sleeve, don't you, Eric? For a deceiver like you, falling mountains right where you need them, there's no other explanation for this other than magic. Is this how you poisoned my father? This is dangerous and must be banished. That's only one way to set this right. Ever needs to be purged of all witchcraft starting from your throne room. Things diabolical from this world. The truth will come out and you'll pay for your sins. He lost his mind. Evil tricks were nothing but sheer luck at that dreadful time. Ivo promised us 3,000 men. Won't last long if he comes to our gates with an army this large. You must call the King's Summit. Other kings won't want to help us, but we must try. I'll make the necessary arrangements. This is hardly the end, Your Grace. Better stock up on supplies. We should aim to have at least 5 large crates of supplies. The weekly summary will have all necessary information. We can at the end of each week. Extremely lucky to win that battle. We have lost most of our men. If not for that avalanche, we would have certainly been defeated. It's really been the god's favor. Need to focus on strengthening our army. I don't know if I'd ever forgive myself if this castle was destroyed. We're going to do about Ivo. I don't know yet. Wagon blocking the road looked blocked. Gather the men and move the other way. It's full of golden supplies. Wonderful. So the village has recently lost their child to a fever. Little I could have done, but I helped them bury the old poor mite. Bless their spirits on your behalf. Great. Their service, Your Grace. Missing, is that something to do with the magic in the forest? Oh, and who told you that? Come to see you in person. My village and family was in trouble. Besides, I don't have any children. It's clearly trying to set you up. My advice, don't go so easy on the fellow. I know I wouldn't. That was weird. Hmm. And the lady take him back. Lord Sulia. Hmm. Eric, they are both hoping for a boy this time around. Hmm. King Eric was victorious. It wasn't long before a new threat was on the horizon. Given up for now, the village has been cleared and the strange writing and chicken legs have gone too. Her crows are still dancing in the sky though. She's still out there somewhere and she can't do it much without her men. Without you. So it's a difficult time for all of us. Orlando, is your witch ready? She's ready. Perfecto! The witch is going to make all the difference. It's time for the wedding, isn't it? I'll keep to my word, don't worry. There won't be any wedding. My son, he overdosed on oracle dust. Oh shit. His bed covered in spit, vomit and blood. His poison is spreading like a plague. Everything was ready, just had to wait until the bell, didn't you? It's possible that there would not be there would be there would now be no Darwin at all. It's likely to have survived to marry my son. I have nothing left. Never have to live through your child's death. I'm sorry, I won't be able to support your kingdom anymore. Well, it's not like you had any armies left. Decided to get some carrots from the pantry I get and back. Pots, pans, jugs, cutlery, and mugs are smashed. Can't leave the kitchen for a second. This is doing of some imp, I'm sure. Learn out with some onions, but he's a clever little fella. It hasn't happened just once. Best taking that imp needs to be dealt with straight away. We don't have anything. Supposed to keep cleaning after him? That's ridiculous. Better prepare more onions. Went to milk the cow this morning. To my surprise, our Diti, the finest, healthiest cow, was not giving anything. Days are nearing to an end. I say we have a muddy prowling around. Crawls out at the night and milks the cow until he's full. Rolls back to wherever he came from. What's with all these stories, dude? Come on, seriously. Fucking get a higher education. Can we live like this? Buy yourself a new plow. You would have a remedy for the problem. Can our castle defend us? Oh well. Oh, there's that. Shit on my balls. Oh, she's getting the belly. Barely won that battle. So were fewer and fewer of our soldiers in the battlefield. I thought it was all coming to an end. I called for Ivo's army, no one showed up. He wanted us to be unprepared. He hoped we would be defeated. To do this, he knows we have no rightful heir. He's just a young king. He doesn't know what he's doing. He sent a letter. It arrived this morning. He would hope we would be defeated and that he's gonna have to finish us ourselves. He announced war. Have won against Radovis. I'm not sure we can defeat him. We lost most of our men. I understand why he'll do this. We'll work something out. You shouldn't worry, you're pregnant. Complication of pregnancy. But how can I not worry? Worried about Lord Sulia. I didn't hear, but I thought everything was fine. Before the battle, her neck was covered in bruises. She begged me not to say anything about him to her. I'm gonna kill that one, the knot. That cannot be true. Was it Ivo? I've just spoken to her. Seems so happy, Natana. We can't let anything to happen to her. To get her out of there. Some time to come up with a plan. Stay strong, so I'll solve this. Man, the game is not over. I thought that big battle that we're preparing for would be the end. Be all end all, but it's not. It's so not done. How are you? With Luligan, I know you miss her too. It's fine, Fire, we're going to be alright. Wasn't the easiest on Maya, she knew some of the people. Almost lost, I had no choice, you know that, right? Just glad it's all over. Well, there will be no wedding. Change her mind, won't need her alliance anymore. Really happy I can stay home. I'm sorry if I upset you. Yeah. Oracle dust, man. Don't do it. Don't do Oracle dust, kids. This means you can't declare with this lord anymore. Yep, Ethan is dead. Grego, Norsky, King Varid, huh? Right, of course. And the banker, we can invite him now. 1,000 men. We'll need 3 of those just to be able to match Ivo. It's ridiculous. Alright, what else we have here? Let's send the general. Let's end the thing, and we'll end the episode here. Boy, oh no, there's the King Summit as well. Shit. Thank you for arriving upon my request. I've asked you all here to seek your guidance and help. Daven is in danger, as you may know. We just won a battle against Radovia, but a new enemy has arisen. King Taliesin is threatening my people. Even Ori has my daughter. I fear for her. As for soldiers, what would we be up against, do you know? Talis offered me 3,000 men. This is the army I will bring against us. Bloody hell! I've heard of bigger armies to be sure, but I'm in no position to match that. Supposing Coral aids Daven, you'd still be short, 2,000 men short. Same with us. Praxis, while prosperous as always, has only ever had a small army at hand. 1,000 men is the best he could. You won't have to take the battle into the open field. Defend the castle with half as many men as the attacker will surely suffice. Will you help us then? Not so fast. Our Sarajevo has most likely preparing for this since his father's death. He has much time to prepare. Get ready and march this far. Get right to it. It's not easy to move 1,000 men. If we buck right up, we might get to Grevno just in time. It isn't the best, yes, but even if we assume it will work out, it's not that simple, you see. With all these Radovians, I had quite a challenge in the recent weeks myself. The main reason they're even here, wouldn't you agree, Eric? Numerous surviving Radovians are scattered throughout the lands. If you help me get rid of the leftovers, then I'll give you my army. I want them all gone. Why not help the poor folks? Is killing them the only options? Not killing per se, just don't help them in any way. Eventually they'll have to move elsewhere or just die from starvation. Slaughter them all would be my advice. Who knows what they brought with them? Barbaric vermin can carry diseases, not to mention the monsters Eric has already had the pleasure of meeting. Trying to starve them will only make them more desperate, so they'll more likely be more aggressive. I suppose he's not wrong. I'm not a fan of killing, but if I had to choose between me, my people starving them, I would choose them. What is wrong with all of you? You should help them. They're people like anybody else. I like Eric, so here's my counteroffer. Any Radovian that you come across, and you will have my army. Radovians this, Radovian that. I'm tired of this talk. It's far too distant for them to travel to, and I have nothing to gain from this conversation, so I'll take my leave. Let him go, the old fool. March through the mountains, there isn't much stopping them from marching on to Yelis, but I know, but what do I know? Look, Eric. Take Katana around 19 weeks before they manage to march an army to Daven. Why don't we meet then and I'll see what I can do for you. Let's say if I don't have any problems with the Radovians, then I'll lend you my men. Is that how it is? Are you gonna let people starve? If I hear that you're refusing to help the people of Radovia, then you can count me out. Different to people suffering. After all, didn't Ivo already call you a monster? Don't prove him right, Eric. See you in 19 weeks. I'll come around as well. We can go over everything once again. That could have gone better. Hey, you're back. Married. I thought you'd left. I was on my way and then I ran in one of your daughters. Seems quite mature for her age, you see. A marriage for an army, and I took you for a fool. I can see that I was wrong. What do you say then? Seems like I don't have a choice. Isn't it varied? How about I let you consider a while? If you wanted me up on my offer, I send a pigeon with an invitation. I'll be back and we can take the next steps. I already sent the pigeon to him. Oh my god, okay. To save supplies in order to prepare for the siege. Set aside, okay. Well, when we have gathered enough supplies, they'll make a crate of food. Able to feed everyone during the siege. You'll need 5 crates of supplies. Oh, I see. So is this a crate? And we need 5 of them, and it costs 10 to make a crate. Right. Well, at least we're no longer spending on upkeep for the army, so we're gonna be saving a lot of grain anyway. But that being said, it's been a long episode, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed watching. Make sure you like, subscribe if you want to see more. And I'll see you next time when we're going to make. Yeah, stopped working. Bye bye.